Hello everybody and welcome back to Lunchtime with Ace Silverfang. I am Ace Silverfang and I am stoked because we are back with more. 1 second. Boop. Boop. Finish Wright, Ace Attorney. And this is still Turnabout 3. Or rather, Episode 3, Turnabout Samurai. But I think we can finish this today. I admit, I took my time getting started today. Mostly because I knew that I was likely going to be ending a little early. That's how it seems to work with all these episodes. They end with the perfect time. It's like, I can't keep going. If I keep going, it'll be a weird place to stop. October 19th, 3:27 p.m. Wright and Company Law Offices. That was a close one. Huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Maya! So what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive. And proof. Wow! Good going, Nick! Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. Oh, well, we've no time to waste. That was me, not her. Talk. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah. But Mr. Hammer was the victim. Was the victim, Nick? Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. The director's alibi. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Huh. Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2, where the trailer is. What? Was Maya always this excitable? Yes. Well, have you noticed anything that might help us? I can't see what's going on when Mia's here. So, no, I haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe we should go talk to WP. WP. Powers. Right. Oh, that's a good idea. October 19th, Detention Center Visitors Room. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. Hey, could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP! Only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Yes. Though, there's not really anything I can do to help. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Producer Vasquez. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez?
Oh, the producer? She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius.
A genius?
She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days.
Why's that?
Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and
what?
Nothing. Forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow.
Tell us! Rumors are a lead. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila?
Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now, everyone knows the name Salmonella. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that.
I can imagine him being at a beck and call, but I can't imagine him jumping. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth.
Oh. Yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global.
How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer.
He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago?
Have you seen this, Mr. Powers?
What's that? I've never seen these Steel Samurais in my life.
These are the Steel Samurais that appear at live shows. A fanboy collected all these pictures himself.
Seeing things like this really makes me think. I mean, so much to these kids, you know?
Yeah. I just thought he might want to see that journal.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Miss Old Bag. Hi. Uh-huh. Yes? The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful. It's really peaceful like this. Nick? I think your guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts at the guard station. If we wanted. You eat, you die. Whew, she's alive! I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Can I ask you about Sal Manella, the director? Sal? He's soft, a pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No, it doesn't, Maya. Good Maya. Good Maya. About Mr. Hammer.
I heard about what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it, calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this.
Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time.
You listen to me, whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Power's costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible.
Well. Okay, let's go to the employee area first. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming. Just one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. This is where you found the bottle of sleeping pills, right? Huh? I wonder if there's any other clues lying around.
Yeah! No touching! Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you.
Didn't mean... I almost had a heart attack.
I guess I can be a little dramatic at sometimes. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatique indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table.
Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills?
Yeah, pal. Traces thereof.
Makes sense. Okay. The remains of the employee's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean it up. The T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. Oh, okay. There's no information. I'll just talk to him. The plate. So you're looking for traces of sleeping pills? How?
For thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to the sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, it'll change color.
Wow, neat! Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for?
No, everything in due time, pal.
Oh. Okay, I still have things to ask you.
Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, alright. So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping.
pills.
Looks like it. Steak plate added to the court record. That proves my client couldn't have done it. I don't really have to prove who did it. I just have to prove my client didn't.
Investigation. How goes your investigation?
To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects.
What do you think, Detective Gumshoe?
Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though.
Yeah, he's got to try and convince the judge that a man who didn't do it because he was asleep and drugged by sleeping pills, that he did it.
Prosecutor Edgeworth.
How is Edgeworth doing anyway?
Mr. Edgeworth's out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper hut with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal.
Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Bottles. Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle?
Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim, Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle.
So that means...
Yep, sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim.
So I was right. Sleeping pill bottle added to the court record. Found on a table in the employee area. Bears Jack Hammer's fingerprints.
Nice. Everything's looking up. Everything's turning up daisies.
Wait, no, not turning up daisies. Coming up daisies. Is that what the saying is? Or am I combining two sayings into one? Ah.
Thanks, pal. Gonna check out the dressing room. Oh, hi.
Didn't expect to see you here. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh, I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... Oh, what? Why? But WP's innocent! Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But... this week is the last episode of Steel Samurai. What? No!
Well, there's... Yeah, that sucks. There's no, there's no magistrate. They did lose one of their actors. Mr. Hammer? I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer.
Yes? On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume, too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. Ha! Yeah, this is the person who gets the sudden realization of... Oh. I guess the rumor must be true, then. The rumor? Yeah. Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt. You know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set, then? That's odd. Last episode. What do you mean, this last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No! No! Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided.
I think Diva is the culprit. For some reason, she doesn't like any. I don't know. I think she hates samurai shows. That's what I think.
Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet. You understand? How could they just do that? What about all the kids who love Steel Samurai? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. That's what kids do all the time. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something.
Yeah!
There we go. Said something. Yeah. Sure that got through and changed everything. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. What am I showing? Take that! And this is... The fan collected all of these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay. But what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay.
5 years ago.
Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died. And it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Oh, wait. It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer.
And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer? I'm still sleepy. Hold on, I need to wake up. Ow. Okay, that woke me up a little bit. Nothing like a little pain in the morning to wake up.
Okay. And that's what Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to do? But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see.
And his career died anyway.
You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know?
Thanks. I'll try asking her. If she'll talk. She is seeming pretty stubborn today. Yeah. There's a box of snacks on the table. Must be given to the employees. It's completely empty. I could feel Maya's eyes burning into the back of my neck. I was just curious to see how she'd react to the empty box of snacks. Turns out, not well.
What, you're still slinking around? If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me?
Your windbag doesn't look so good.
Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer! It's all due to Hammer.
She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance.
"5 years ago." I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago.
Who told? Who did you hear that from?
Huh?
Nichols.
Nichols? Nichols, Nick. Penny Nichols. Her last name's Nichols? Because In other words, she's chump change. Which means she didn't do it. That assistant we talked to. Right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jackhammer. He killed a man. Didn't he? Or didn't he?
Whippersnappers! Dredging up dirt on someone's past like that. And the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun?
No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers.
And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof?
Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? Do I? Yeah, I got proof. I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I do have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. Here's my proof.
What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove?
It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it.
What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's your proof that he used those pills on Powers?
Right here. Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct?
Well, yes. So?
This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate.
I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul.
Miss Oldbag?
Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in.
Miss Oldbag.
You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident. A fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi.
Oh. This took a turn I didn't know. She's mafiosa. She, quote-unquote, silenced the paparazzi.
That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio.
I see.
But you have to understand. Poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone.
Miss Oldbag.
Hold on a minute.
Poor Miss Oldbag.
Here, take this.
The photograph? Jeez! Wait a second. I did not expect to see that.
This is the picture.
Is this the trailer in Studio 2?
Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell onto the flower box fence.
But how did you get this?
It was a long time ago.
I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. 5-year-old photo added to the court record. Shows an accident involving Jack Hammer. For being a long time ago, the wounds still seem fresh. Alright. Now that we have this picture, we know we need to go. Not yet, apparently. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the steel samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2? Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him. Like the director or the producer. It's a good point. Why did he go? We still lack some sort of motive. Studio 2 entrance, October 19th. Hey, Nick. It's Miss Vasquez. Hello. Hello. H-E-L-L-O. Maya, you should at least try to be polite. Well, she's not being polite, so I can understand Maya's reaction. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Mr. Hammer. Excuse me? Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder, and... Shh. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh, dear. Will Powers. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. It's only been 13 episodes. Technically 12. You've only looked at episode 13 on the script. You did it? Nick, she did it! She's the killer! Miss Faye My Faye blood speaks to me! I know it! I know it! Oh dear. Honestly, if she could just summon the deceased who were killed, that would make every trial a lot easier. Just have the deceased defend themselves in court. Director Manella. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manella. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves. No. Oh dear. I need to find something to shock her. One moment, please. Hold up. Nothing left on the plate. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too. Something wrong? I don't know. I'm getting the funny feeling. Something about this just feels odd, you know? Can't say that I do. No, I know what she means. Both steaks were eaten in 15 minutes. At the very least, I can see Salmonella doing it. Because he loves food. I can't see that woman, the diva, D. Vasquez, eating a steak in 15 minutes. There's some flowers here. Hold on, I've already read that part. That's all exactly what I've already seen. I apparently can't look at... That's the... Why can't I say anything about that? Present? Bang! She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well... Old bag. Old... What? She means the security lady. Miss Oldbag, Nick. Right. Anyway, Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer! Alright. I got her to move. You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kids shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh. I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause! You pressured him! And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way! You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That's what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. I wrenched it out of his hands. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy. But he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me, now. You have no pull over me. I will not. What? This is valuable evidence! Boys. Who are they? Professionals. Great! I'm dealing with a mob. I better run. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care at all? Care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, a race away. No! Am I dead? Ha-ha! I knew it! He was on campus. Hold it right there! I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me. Now! Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then. In court. I'll be looking forward to it. Whew! Good timing, Gumshoe. Saved my bacon there. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry, I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. It's alright, you, didn't need an entrance. You could have just come in
as soon as she said, I'm gonna kill you. Or erase you. You did good.
Detective Gumshoe.
Thank you, thank you, thank you! I was really scared!
Huh?
Don't mention it, pal. Just do my job. Yeah.
Detective Gumshoe?
Sorry, it's just... I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Feels pretty awkward. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon.
Alright. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. AKA the Diva. Yes. Continuing on. The final day of the trial. I've already saved. I don't know why I'm trying to save again. October 20th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement.
In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today I will call on people present at in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear.
Very well.
Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Well, yeah. It might have something to do with his name.
You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. She's also mafioso, so we have a lot of reasons to have her here on the stand right now. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez. I am a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes. Yeah. I just like needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here.
Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please, give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. She's guilty. I'll catch her with her pants down. So to speak. I entered the trailer. Oh, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4 o'clock. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. Okay. Something doesn't add up. How did you eat a T-bone steak completely in 15 minutes?
I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you?
The van. There's a van at Studio 2. There is. I've commented on it several times. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk with with that monkey's head toppling over. Then, added to the court record, Manelli used this van to drive Vasquez to Studio 1 after the meeting in the trailer.
I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination?
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. Yeah. Let's do it to it. Day of the murder. Cross-examination. I entered the trailer, a little before noon.
Hold everything!
Noon? By yourself?
Where's your alibi?
Wait. No, you need an alibi for 2:30.
Never mind!
Yes.
And you didn't stop in the employee area?
No.
Are you always this terse?
Yes.
Oh dear. Well, this is gonna be a little interesting. I'm gonna have to catch her off guard.
The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4.
Did no one leave during the meeting?
No one.
What was that hesitation? Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony.
The same can be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your... And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears.
I'm trying to be on your side. Poor Edgeworth. This is not an easy job dealing with all these witnesses.
There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1.
And when exactly was that?
I've forgotten.
What? Maybe you could try remembering?
No.
The meeting ended at 4 o'clock and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5 o'clock. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth.
I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me.
Hold on. You had Sal take you?
What does that mean? Even though you've already answered that question, I'm asking it again. It means just what I said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, right.
But yeah, she did say that.
Let's see, what's the obvious? Let's do this one.
Oh, wait.
At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting.
And what were you doing during that time?
Don't hit your desk. It irritates me.
Yeah, Mr. Wright! Oops. Ah, dang it. I hit my desk.
It was a 15-minute break. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer.
This is obviously it, right here. Bang! Do you have someone who can verify this?
Sal.
No, I mean someone else.
One person is enough.
If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak...
Well, Nick, find anything?
I don't think I have evidence she didn't eat the steak. I don't know how you'd have evidence someone didn't eat something. I guess you'd have evidence if the thing that they ate was still there, but I never found a steak. Huh. Well, this seems completely impossible. What do I do now?
I kind of wish she'd said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere. Well, I have to be able to... Wait. Let's see. He died at 2:30. Pierced through the chest by a spear. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's what's weird. I know he made it to the Studio 2 lot and died there. I have evidence. Right. Apparently I don't have that evidence anymore. Where'd my picture go? Huh. Well, this is a bit vexing. The autopsy? Open for noon. Okay, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna try something. It might not be the right action, but I'm kind of out of ideas. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? No, I don't see any contradiction. There's no rule. Okay. So, that wasn't it. That was even it was so bad, it was a generic. No, you're wrong. Oh boy. When do I show this? That's the real question. Shows an accident. It's the accident with Hammer. Oh, jeez. What am I supposed to... I got it! Of course! Wait, hold on. I think I know it. Hold on. It's... Dang it! Of course they went after 4, because that's when it was no longer blocked. Wow, this is actually tough. I don't know what evidence I can present. A murder weapon. A break in the shaft has been mended with the duct tape. The path was blocked between 2:15 and 4 p.m. That's a bunch of photos. That's a camera. Shows an accident involving Jack Hammer. I mean, this incriminates Jack. But we're not talking about Jack, so I can't really use that. This supports the whole... This supports that my client was drugged. But I can't use that anywhere either. Manella used this van to drive Vasquez to... Wait. Hold on. The cadence of this feels awkward. She went through the entire day, then went back to mention the break. That feels important. Oh, wrong button. Hold on. This button. 2:15 took a 15-minute break. No, at 2:30 took a 15-minute break. I don't know why the picture's gone. Showing, hey, at 2:30 he was there would have been great. I have a hunch that this is important. So, since I don't know what else to do... Yep, I thought so. That's exactly what I thought. Okay. Did I miss something? That's the same. What am I missing? Is it possible for the game to put you into the trial without enough evidence so you get stuck? Is that even possible? What if I use evidence in the wrong spot? What if I used... That's the key. I have to prove they didn't eat the steaks. It has to be, right? Yeah, I know. It's red. It has to be it. If I had some evidence that proved she didn't eat that steak. This is impossible. How do you prove someone didn't eat something without having the something? Ah, dang it. I didn't mean to do that. I went too far. Not that it matters, I still can't do anything. Wow, this is... Let's see. If she ate it at 2:30, there'd be something about 2:45, right? But no one anywhere mentions 2:45. It's always 2:30, or 2 o'clock, or 2:15. And it fell at 4. This is useless. are traces of sleeping pills on a large bone. I've got to be overlooking something. What am I overlooking? Oh boy. All I've got is this. This is the only new piece of evidence for the entire Studio 2 area. Ate the steaks on the table in front of the trailer. 2-minute break in the meeting. The meeting began at 12 sharp. Ended at 4. A little before noon. I don't know. I might just have to try everything. I did save, so I can. There's no T-bone on the plates. Yeah, that has to be it. The T-bone is missing entirely. Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manila ate at a table outside the trailer. I've eaten a T-bone steak. It's work. You have to cut it. And then you have to chew each bite because it's not exactly... T-bone steaks aren't the most melt-in-your-mouth cuts. Yet, there were no bones left on the plates. I'm not a fan of T-bone steaks myself. The plates were bare! Miss Vasquez? Did you throw out the bones, perhaps? No, there's no way you could have! This evidence is a little flimsy. That's why it didn't even occur to me. Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bone too. You ate a boneless steak. That exists. It's called a filet mignon, and it's delicious. The filet mignon, the ribeye, porterhouse. There's a lot of cuts that don't have a bone. But I know the right answer. I'm not gonna do this. Wait. Yes. I am gonna do the stupid thing. You ate the bone too! Nick, Are you sure? I mean, I love steak, but even I don't eat the bone. Hey, I don't eat it either. Mr. Wright, I too leave the bone. Can I try that again? I think I know how. You ate a boneless steak. Elementary, you were eating a boneless steak. He's not amused.
Mr. Wright, say you are right.
Oh, the proof. Right, Your Honor. Nick, remember her testimony? She said she ate a T-bone steak. She said bone. Correct. I was testing you. Of course. Yeah, sure, Nick. Sorry, can I try that one more time? I think I know how. I just love the options are ate the bone, boneless steak, boneless T-bone steak, and you didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Is it obvious, Your Honor? I'm such a... What am I? I'm such a child. Picking on salmonella. Just pick on Mr. Vanilla. Mr. Wright. Sometimes this court finds it hard to tell whether you are joking or being serious. Oh? I would prefer it if you remain serious. Yes, Your Honor. I'll do my best. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai!
Order! Are you sane?
Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands!
Mr. Wright! Isn't that a little presumptuous?
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh, yes. The samurai spear. Yes. And? I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? You couldn't, could you? I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Huh. You see? Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What?
What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body.
I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. And that proof is another photograph! There's a lot of photographs in this case. It's all about pictures.
Wrong, Mr. Wright.
But I haven't said anything yet.
I know you well enough by now to know when you're going to present the wrong evidence.
I consented to with my fey blood. Okay, so I picked the wrong evidence. Enough with all the sensing! Right, okay, here's the real evidence, Your Honor. I can the samurai spear is not the murder weapon. It wasn't the picture? I'm pretty sure I had it on the right thing. It's not the picture, then it's the samurai spear itself. I present my proof. The so-called murder weapon was taped together with duct tape. Right, it's not useful as a weapon if it's barely held together by tape. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who was wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence! I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer?
Yes, it's the evidence I tried to show you earlier, but you didn't like. Would I claim... Yeah. Would I make that a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was?
I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then.
Oh, wait. Apparently that's not how you present. Look at this photo. It's grim, gruesome, and I would not recommend children or those with weak constitutions look at it.
What is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs.
It's an old photo.
Order! Order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about?
This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest?
What?
Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago?
Has happened again!
The gasp!
Mr. Wright, continue.
It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say.
In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die 5 years ago!
Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my scriptwriting staff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to the Studio One, and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time.
Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body?
She had another way. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands? For instance, actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then.
Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body.
Easy. She told us. She used a van. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio One. And you used the Studio One van to do it! Recall your testimony? There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio One. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio One. Then, before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Hold on, Wright. Don't forget it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator? I have no evidence of that. So of course he wasn't. Of course he wasn't. Ha! So without Mr. Manella noticing anything, she put the body in the van. Then managed to put the body into the costume. Are you seriously suggesting that is possible? Of course I'm not serious. Huh? Huh? I thought it actually was the answer. I was kidding. To lighten up the proceedings. Oh, lighten? You can't lighten up a murder!
Mr. Wright, the court requests you refrain from making claims in jest.
Yes, Your Honor. I wasn't making it in jest. I actually thought he didn't know. Of course Salmonella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to. Because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun.
I win?
I don't trust her. Remember, she's mafiosa. I don't trust her at all. Or to be mafiosa. No one knows what to say. Like, what? You just gave up? Hold on. What? So, what happens next? Don't, me? Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. Wait, so you mean... D. Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jack Hammer? More what? More quiet. What's going on? Who can say?
Ah, great. She's already been through this before. She knows how to deal with these people.
Uh-huh.
Are you sure I did it, Mr. Wright? We just engaged in a battle of wits, and the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer.
Right.
But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright.
What? Ah! Of course! The one thing I need to prove people did it! Evidence! Do I have evidence? I have evidence that Powers didn't do it. I don't think I have evidence that she did do it. Anywhere. Order! Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? I just imagine he's sifting through all this paperwork. Like, 1 second, of course, it's as the witness says. Compose. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it. But there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure.
Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving.
What do I do now? Can I get her to testify again? I'd like you to testify again. Testify again?
No one to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again?
You'd explain where your T-bone steak went?
You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time.
Damn! Damn! To come so far only to fail. As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Whoa! It's a twist! Edgeworth objected! Yes, Mr. Edgeworth. I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. I see. Very well. Your Honor! I request that the witness testify again! He's using my strategy!
You are not you are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness.
I just want to hear your testimony again.
Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that you have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes.
Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about?
Well, yes,
Indeed! Verily, I say. Ergo, I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Edgeworth isn't a bad guy. He wants to get the criminal at any cost. But that means he must go after a criminal. And I've taken away an innocent man who he thought was his suspect, but now can't be. He's hunting for a suspect. And he's trying to find the real culprit. Nick, why did Edgeworth... Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But... Wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that... Edgeworth. Yeah. He's a good guy. After finding the body, I was with Sal and Old Bag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up. The security lady, Old Bag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings.
I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home.
I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Okay, Nick, we're close. Real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick.
Right.
1 second, I need to blow my nose. Alright, I'm back. I'd just rather not do that with my mic not muted. I need to get a new streaming mic, one that has an on-mic mute button. Sadly, my current one was supposed to have one, but it doesn't work. Disappointed in the company. After finding the body, back to it then. I was with Sal and Old Bag when the security lady... Old Bag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go. What time was that? We were to meet at 5 o'clock for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Manila arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies in the costume.
Press harder. Of course press harder. What am I gonna do? Not press her?
I didn't know this was it, though, so maybe I shouldn't have. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet.
Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help.
Oh. What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy.
Boy?
The witness will continue her testimony.
Oh, wait. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go to call him? Remember what? There was a dead body lying in front of us. Yet you expect me to be calm.
You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. You also calmly went back and got your stuff and left for home. Press harder.
Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around? You discovered a murdered body, and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person?
I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez?
Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at location.
Doesn't stand out. He's 6 feet tall and a spiky blonde hair. Red hair? Blondish, reddish hair.
We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed when he was missing.
Poor Powers. Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez, you may continue.
I immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up. What was everyone else doing at the time? No one said a thing. It was silent. Completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then, silence. Dead silence.
So that is what happened. She just quoted and what she said there was said in the form of a memory, so that's not a lie. It was silent. He showed up, and then silence. Did she have to say dead silence, though? Oh, you mean like now? Silence. Hey, Nick! Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up. The security lady, old bag, was quite agitated when it... Wait a second, you said it was silent! Old bag, the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him going toward the studio. Right, the Steel Samurai. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word? Perhaps not. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact. That photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera. She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to hammering. I don't think there's anything in there I can use. Okay. Wait for it, hold on. Let's press. You asked to be left out. Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned. And I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting. There was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us. Covered for you. Or covered it up for you. There must have been a lot riding on it, with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. The script and your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Press harder. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Yeah, why'd you leave them behind? Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder after all. Yeah, you didn't find out till you got there! Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh yeah, I guess. Very well, Miss Vasquez, please continue. Yeah, thanks, Edgeworth. I was about to say. Excuse me? How'd you know there was a murder before leaving for the scene of the crime? I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Huh? Think. Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? Yes, I'm surprised Phoenix didn't. She had to know. She had to have had... She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One. Oops! Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth. What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here.
Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation?
He's not defending anyone. He's hunting down a killer. That's what Edgeworth's doing. I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me.
So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense? What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal.
Very well. The witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason.
I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left him behind.
How did you know about the injury?
How did I know? Sal. He told me. Sal, the director.
You have to find something to peg this on her here. Or everything we've done till now will have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him.
Hold on. I skipped something. It jumped me to the end for some reason. Called the police. Then Powers showed up. Mr. Powers is taking a nap, correct?
So he says.
Did no one go to call him?
Remember.
Oh yeah. I already read this part. Immediately called the police, the Power showed up? Is that where I was? Oh no, then he asked what everyone else is doing. I can't do anything, they're just gonna be silent. That's right, I remember that part. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. Okay, she left her stuff behind. Because she knew he was injured because Sal told her that he'd injured his ankle. Bugs passed the scene of the crime between them and then. Oh, come on. I gotta have something. Oh, dang. I'm getting quiet because I'm just trying to focus. Jeez, what the heck? This is actually getting hard.
I got a photo where he's dragging his leg. That's useless because that's the victim, not Powers. Dang it! What is it? What is the answer? Hold on, I'm gonna go press again. I'm gonna go through everything again, and I'm going to press again. When exactly did you and Mr. Manila arrive at the studio? 10 minutes before. Well. Oh yeah, that's all the same. All the same. Press again. Wait a sec, wouldn't it be the other way around? What was everyone else doing at the time? No one said a thing. Everyone was silent, 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 silent. Then everyone's silent, silent, silent. And then she makes a comment of livening things up. He did it, but he didn't do it. Press harder. Based solely on her word. No. What am I missing? What am I missing? Somehow the professionals are key, but I have no evidence of the professionals, so I'm very confused by why that would be a red word. Direction notes. Very valuable. Don't have it stolen. No, guess not. Press harder. Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio 1 for a rehearsal. Why do you bring your script and notes? Yeah. Why? There was a murder after all. You could think of rehearsing after that. Oh yeah, I guess. Very well. And he makes this comment again. Think. Had to know about the murder before going to Studio 1. Yep, that moment. Yep, all this is all repeat. It's got to be here. How did you know about the injury? Sal, he told me. Sal, the director.
Okay. Wait a minute. Maybe, because he's finally mentioned hammer. Crud. I'm getting low on points. Gonna save just to be safe. It's clearly faulty, Your Honor. The woman's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. I can see nothing faulty. Unfortunately, I will have to penalize him. Crud. I'm on the wrong track. Okay, I'm gonna have to start again because I have... Called the police immediately. Dang it. I don't know what this is. I'm struggling a little bit with this one. I don't have a lot to go on. I've got a van. A head of a monkey. The fake murder weapon, because it's not really the murder weapon. A photo of someone who isn't Powers dragging their leg. Dressed as Powers. This camera, a bunch of photos from Fan. The murder 5 years ago. Murder / manslaughter, not really sure which. Found on a table in the employee area. Bears jackhammer's fingerprints. This is the only thing connected to her. The only thing connected to her. And I can't connect it to her. Wait. How was Miss Oldbag there? She said she hadn't been there. But I can't prove that. After meeting in the trailer.
too fixated on the van. I don't know the answer. Ah! Only Powers was absent because he was sleeping. Immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. Called the police, then Powers showed up. That goes with what Powers showed up, told us. Security lady Old Bag was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. I already tried that. That didn't work. I don't know. Trying the steak. No. Asked to be left out of the proceedings. Oh man, I do not know. Wait. Limits on the body.
Okay, it's gotta be here. So I'm gonna scum it. It's not that. Wait, it was the photo of... I thought it would, but then I was like, no, because we all know now that that wasn't Powers. So obviously, why would I use this? Okay, sure, we'll go with it. You knew that Hammer was injured. Don't you think that's a little funny? Wait, what? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. Oh, dang it, I got their names confused. That's what it was. You knew Hammer was injured. Ah, how did I not see that? What?
Mr. Wright, explain yourself.
Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. Well, that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it. It was Sal who told me. That's right. He must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez. You saw Hammer limping. I mean, you could have also heard Mr. Manella wrong, but you saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes.
Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured?
Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Oh!
And when he was doing this, well, it would have to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in the Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning.
Order! Order! I will have order!
Witness, can you refute this claim?
Let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you.
Why are the real killers always so persistent?
Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing.
Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive?
Oh, of course I can! What's her motive? Okay, I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder.
I can't save! Oh, crud. Unfortunate. No saves coming for me this time. All I got is this.
This is my proof.
This is the photo from before.
This photo reveals everything. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed heavily on him, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star.
One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it were Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have?
Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine.
Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder.
Okay, but I can't make a mistake because I'll lose immediately if I do.
Reveal evidence!
Okay. Allow me to present to the court evidence proving Miss Vasquez's motive.
The photo! And this tells us why Miss Vasquez wanted to kill Mr. Hammer?
I'd say all it proves is that the defense attorney has completely lost his marbles.
Mr. Wright, as the court requests that you find your marbles immediately. And I'm afraid I have to penalize you for this waste of the court's time.
Crud. Crud, hold on. This is what I saved right there.
I have. She had no motive!
She had no motive, Your Honor.
What's that now?
It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez.
What? I have no perp? What? Your Honor! Your Honor! Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. Yeah, he's right. It is all Jack Hammer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Gah! Dang, she can't smoke anymore. Okay. It's probably better for her health anyway. She was a chain smoker. So you did it, didn't you? Or you did do it, didn't you?
Yes. I am guilty. It was me.
Someone call an ambulance! There's blood everywhere! We're too late!
I don't know who's saying this.
Ah! Miss Vasquez!
What? What happened here?
Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel! Manuel!
Oh, that was Miss Vasquez.
Manuel! Manuel!
Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm.
No! How could this?
It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene. And...
No! Manuel! Manuel!
Don't touch him! Miss Vasquez!
No! Please don't die! Please!
I'm not good at drama like that. I thought that was Miss Vasquez in the picture.
Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose. Again.
Mr. Edgeworth, where's D. Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever. I see. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. Yeah, after many, many failures. Thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. Yay! Confetti everywhere! Again, confetti makes all murder trials better. That is all. Court is adjourned. October 20th, 1:12 p.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby Number 3. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but it's sad. I know that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez. But to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me! Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Show evidence. Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... Take that! It's because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai? Mr. Hammer was a big star. Once. But he was reduced to acting in a kids' show.
And as the villain, to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai. And so, he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him anytime. I think you're missing the point. Thank you. I'm just glad it's all over. So am I. So am I.
Congratulations, WP!
Oh? Oh! Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Uh-oh. Is something wrong?
No, of course not. Ah! Nick! Edgeworth!
Whoa! Edgeworth! I've never seen you outside the courtroom. Wait, I've seen you once outside the courtroom. Hi. Good talk. Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar! Yes, just liar! Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kinda necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. Mr. Wright? Was that guy your friend?
What? Friends? As if. They're rivals. Rivals! Right, Nick?
For now we are, I guess.
Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick! Tell me! What's the deal with you and Edgeworth?
Alright, backstory. Or not, no backstory. And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. Ah! And he made the Pig Princess!
Nick! This is it! The new show starts today! You're going to watch it with me, right?
I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it.
You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant.
Fine, fine, I'll do it.
Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again?
I wonder if they'll show his face this time.
His real face this time.
I don't know. I don't think the world's ready for the real Will Powers. The end. And so the curtain closes on Turnabout Samurai. Up next, Episode 4, Turnabout Goodbyes. Who's that down there yelling? Some girl. Huh. Save! Okay, here we go. Ow. Weird, I think at some point I bit my tongue. Maybe in my sleep? Ah. Kinda hurts. Kinda tender. Oh well, I can still talk. I'm good at talking.
I talk good. Me speak good. Goodly speak me do.
It's been what?
15 years?
About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity has presented itself. At last, I shall have my revenge! What? Merry Christmas.
Whoa. What? Edgeworth! What have you done?
Oh man, this is tense. I love it. That was so dramatic, dude. That actually was like right out of any sort of murder mystery novel. Just Merry Christmas and the gun fires. A flash of a barrel. The body hits the water with a splash. Oh my gosh, it actually is Christmas. December 25th, 10:08 a.m. And for some reason, we're at the office. I can only assume Nick is broke and can't afford both an apartment and the rent on this place, so he's sleeping at the office. That's all I can reason why he's at the office on Christmas. Hey, Nick! Do you know if there are any good waterfalls around here? No, why? Waterfalls? Dare I ask why? Duh, Nick. Isn't it obvious? I need a waterfall to stand under. Preferably a freezing one. That sounds like a terrible idea. Oh. Is that part of your spirit medium training? Of course! Except I've been slacking off lately. Oh, okay. Spirit medium training. I need to brave the elements and be forged anew under the rushing spring waters. It's not spring. Oh, rushing spring waters, like out of a spring. I thought you meant season. Okay. I don't know about any falls per se, but Gourd Lake is pretty close. Oh, darn. Sorry, but them's the breaks. Couldn't you just take a cold shower or something? I'm doing my waterfall training under a shower. Good idea. So much for rushing spring waters. Next in the news, a large unidentified animal was sighted at Gourd Lake. The town is buzzing with excitement. Locals are calling it Gordy. In a tip of the hat to Nessie, the Loch Ness Monster. Though its namesake Nessie proved to be a hoax. Locals are confident their Gordy is the real deal. Boring, says the guy who wanted to read about werewolves on Mars. Dare they show real news for a change? Nick? The water pressure's kind of low in that shower. You want more pressure, huh? Why don't you go down to the fire department and have them spray you with the hose? He's being so facetious. He's not being serious. But she's gonna take it seriously. Good idea, Nick. Oh, crud. Why are you going? Apparently, Fayblood has no aid in detecting sarcasm. We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. Strange occurrences.
continue at Gourd Lake, but this time, it's murder. Gourd Lake again? The body of a man was found in the lake early this morning. A suspect was apprehended. Sources inside the police department revealed that the suspect's name is Miles Edgeworth, age 24. Edgeworth was an up-and-coming prosecutor known for his skill and connections. He was guaranteed a long and rewarding career. Has he thrown it all away? Edgeworth? What's going on? Edgeworth would never do something like... Nick? Guys! Maya?
The fireman yelled at me when I called him.
We got bigger things to worry about than that. They arrested Edgeworth.
What? You mean the prosecutor?
Yeah, he's a suspect in a murder.
What? When? Where? Whom? Why? How?
That's all the questions we need to answer. You're correct. You forgot who. Or did you say who and I missed it? I don't know. Let's go find out, Nick. You're right. Let me look at this plant first. Mia's favorite plant. Its name is Charlie. Maya's gotten the knack of watering it lately, finally. Charlie's been perking up these days. Maya brought in a poster of the Steel Samurai the other day. We had a big fight over whether to put it up or not. I know she's just waiting for a chance to sneak it up on the wall. Looks like it's cleaning day at the hotel cleaning day again at the hotel across the way. I hear they're planning a second branch outside the city. I can see the bellboy getting the angle of that screwdriver in the drawer just right. Still that stupid screwdriver. Nia's desk. If we had more clients, I would probably sit here more often. Lately, I've been spending more time on the couch watching TV. Nick, get clients! You gotta do some legwork. Difficult-looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. I tried reading one, and it made my head hurt. When I closed it, it slipped out of my hand. Then my foot hurt, too. I love the writing that's like, I read it, made my head hurt. Then I dropped it, then it made my foot hurt. Talk. What to do? Well, what should we do? What do you mean? Let's investigate. We should talk to Mr. Edgeworth and check out the crime scene. You're right. We need more information. Save aimlessness and confusion for later. Any ideas? Well, got any good ideas? Not really. I do my best thinking when I'm standing underneath a waterfall. That's an oddly specific time to do your best thinking. But I do my best thinking in the shower, so you know. Who am I to criticize? Oh, my tongue really hurts. It's actually getting in the way of me talking. I didn't bite it during the stream. That's why it's weird that it hurts right now. December 25th, Detention Center Visitors Room. You know, Nick, we've all been in here one time or another, haven't we? I guess it comes with the territory. I'm not sure it's something we should mention to too many people. What? The fact that you were accused of murder, I was then accused of the same murder, and then Edgeworth is accused of a different murder? Nah, I don't think they mind. We're all innocent. Though Edgeworth did have the gun in his hand. Doesn't look too good for Edgeworth. Good to see you too, buddy. Ah! What, did you just walk away? Hey, Edgeworth, come back! What are you doing here? Nick, I don't think he's in a very good mood. Well, he is in detention. Were you in a good mood when you were in here? So you've come to laugh at the fallen attorney? Then laugh. Laugh! Well, why are you laughing?
Nick, should we be laughing?
Nah, it's a trick. Laughing like a mad. Or burst into tears. Edgeworth, we don't have so much free time we can spend it coming down here to laugh at you. Yes, you do.
Ah, dang it, he got me! I was sitting on the couch watching TV!
Actually, he's right. I hoped you wouldn't come. I didn't want you to see me. Not like this. I didn't want to see you like this either, believe me. Hold up. What's the guard think? This guard monitors the visitors room. He hasn't moved an inch since I came in. Real pro. Maybe he's just nervous with Edgeworth in the room. Why is this guard always either a pro or nervous? I think it's best to start off with the obvious. What happened? Edgeworth, tell me what happened. Why should I? What are you going to do about it?
Duh! We're going to help you, that's what!
Help me? You? Don't be ridiculous. Sorry? You're a novice. You've only been in 3 trials.
Hey!
Sure, you got lucky and won all 3, but your luck's bound to run out someday. You need real skill, Wright. Experience.
Nick, he's insulting you! Nick? Why am I always the one who has to get angry?
Gourd Lake. The murder took place at Gourd Lake, correct? Yes. Late last night. The lake's a long way away from your offices and the courthouse. Why were you down there? I see no need to tell you. Mr. Edgeworth, you didn't really... Gordy. Huh? I went to see Gordy.
Gordy?
What's that? I'll tell you later. Why won't Edgeworth talk to us? You do know, I am a lawyer. Your attorney's badge? Edgeworth, let me defend you. Huh. Good one, right? But I'm not that hard up. Not yet.
What do you mean by that?
Me? Trust a wet behind the ears lawyer with only 3 trials under his belt? Never.
What?
My case is nearly hopeless, right? Every defense attorney I've talked to has turned me down.
What?
Simply put, they were afraid they'd lose. It occurred to me that it might be my fault that they lacked confidence. After all, I did get every single one of their clients declared guilty.
I don't believe it!
Regardless, I don't want you involved in this. You in particular, I cannot ask to do this.
Okay, now I get it. He's not letting me defend him, not just because Wright's a novice, but because Wright is his old friend. So of course he's not able to do it. He doesn't want his old friend to lose and suffer the consequences. The consequences of which I guess are just guilt. I'll be back, buddy. Don't you worry. I'm gonna go check out the site of the killing and find out what happened. Then come back and tell you what I found. And then you'll let me defend you. Why are there green trees?
This is Gourd Lake. They did a good job making the trees in the front have no foliage. The trees in the back all have regular leaves. Come on, artists. What happened? That's kind of weird. I'm just going to assume this is in a southernmore area where some trees lose their leaves and some don't. This is where it happened? Yeah. Gourd Lake is in the middle of this park. I can see some police wandering around. Questioning people, probably.
Hey, isn't that Detective Gumshoe over there?
Well, pal? There's enough of us here. Anyone found anything yet? Sorry, sir. Nothing. Idiot! The trial's tomorrow. We need clues on the double. But, sir, there weren't any clues. That's why we arrested that attorney, Mr. Edgeworth. It's clear, sir. He's the one who... Shut up! Just you try saying that again. I'll make you sorry if you do. Hey, cool. Edgeworth's got some friends that he doesn't realize are friends. Just treats them as, like, coworkers. So just get out of my face, pal. Yes, sir.
Detective Gumshoe's kind of scary today.
Recruits. Peh. Ah. Hey, you're that hairy guy. Hairy Butts. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Will he ever learn my name? And just what are you doing here, pal? Investigating? Huh? Well, yes, I suppose. Well, I'm here to help. Ask me anything you want. Bring it!
He seems different than usual. I wonder what's up. Mr. Edgeworth hasn't actually asked her to defend him yet.
Huh? Oh, you don't say. Yeah, he was like, yeah, good, you're defending Edgeworth. Then it's like, he hasn't asked us yet. Oh, dang it, he's being proud. What happened? Detective Gumshoe? Do you know what happened here? Huh? You don't know, pal? No. Wow, okay. Mr. Head in the Fluffy Pink Cloud's lawyer? Head in the... Huh? Never mind, I'll tell you. It happened last night about 15 minutes after midnight. There was a boat out in Gourd Lake. In that boat were two men. One of those men shot the other with a pistol.
And the shooter was Mr. Edgeworth?
A cop who arrived on the scene arrested him.
How did they get there so fast?
Well, there was a witness. When the report came in, we raced to the lake.
A witness?
Edgeworth.
You don't think Mr. Edgeworth is a murderer, do you?
Absolutely not! It's impossible! I don't care if there's a witness either. I don't believe a lick of it.
Right! Who cares what the witness says?
I care! I gotta interrogate them!
You really believe in him, don't you, Detective?
Of course I do! But the police are pretty sure he's the killer. Nobody's even really taking this investigation that seriously. Oh no! After all the help Mr. Edgeworth has been to us, hard to imagine that no one's standing up to take his side.
Well, at least you are, Detective. At least you are.
Yeah! Good on you for doing what no one else will. Defense request.
Is it true?
No one will take Mr. Edgeworth's case? Yeah. He's a bit of a celebrity. If you defended him and lost, your reputation would be sure to suffer. What's more, the case against him is, well, it's pretty solid. I suppose it would be if they have a witness. Hey, pal! Don't tell me you're going to turn your back on him too! Remember the Steel Samurai case? Mr. Edgeworth helped you get your client declared innocent!
I know! I went to Edgeworth. I tried. He really doesn't want us to represent him. Especially not us, he said.
What? Well, that doesn't make any sense, pal. You should have heard him talking about you after that trial. He kept saying, right, over and over.
Nick? I'm not sure that's a good sign.
Neither am I. Why wouldn't he want your help? I don't get it.
The witness? Who was this witness?
Sorry, pal, that's confidential. Anyway, the witness saw everything, apparently. I'm sure they'll turn up at the trial tomorrow.
Was there only that one witness?
Yep. It was pretty cold out on the lake last night. And it was Christmas Eve, after all. Still, we're being thorough. You never know when you're going to turn up another witness. That's why we're here today, checking things out. I guess justice never rests, does it? So far, we're coming up empty.
Oh, it's Christmas today. I'd forgotten.
How'd you forget Christmas? You're the child of this operation.
Technically, I think she's like 17.
But she also obsesses over childlike things, so she's got her inner child fully operational. You'd think she'd remember Christmas.
What are you getting for Christmas, Nick?
It's already Christmas. I've already missed it.
Talk to Santa.
Just talk to Santa. Detective Gumshoe, sir. Oh, Detective Gumshoe, sir. What, find something? No, sir, not yet. But there was a call from the precinct. They want to hold an investigation briefing.
A briefing?
Right, I'm off. Oh, sorry, pal. I guess you heard. I gotta go. Any last things you want to ask me about before you head back? I want to make sure I can ask both questions, but... The autopsy report?
Well, yes. Do you have any information on the victim?
Sorry. They haven't worked up the autopsy report yet. I'm still waiting for it myself. Actually... Say, if you get the time, drop by the precinct. We can talk more there, pal.
Oh, okay, cool.
You're not coming back, detective? Probably not, pal.
So what should we do if we have something to talk to you about?
Ah, right. Here, I'll show you how to get to the precinct. Come down and see me anytime.
Hey, cool. Directions to the police station received from Detective Gumshoe. Oh, hey, Detective Gumshoe.
What?
We'd like to take a look around at the park. Can we walk around?
Yeah, no problem, pal. You got my permission.
Nice.
Yeah, he's not a bad guy. He's always defensive against new people he meets, and he warms up to you pretty quickly. Takes a little time, but he warms up. And he's very defensive of his friends. Like, you see him going to bat for Edgeworth.
You know, Nick, I think there's something to be said for talking to people when they're busy.
Yeah, they don't have time to think about not giving you information.
Right? Now let's get investigating.
I feel I want to just chill from the bare leaf trees today. What is it about winter that turns people into poets?
I don't know, but my toes are starting to feel numb.
Then stop wearing sandals.
Yes, my poetry has that effect on some people. My poetry can make people's toes feel numb.
What? Dude, I think you're tired. Get some sleep.
Gourd Lake Natural Park. The sign says Gourd Lake Nature Park. This place is full of families picnicking on the weekend. But no waterfall. Not many picnickers come here for spiritual training, Maya. I don't see anything on the walls or the outside. Can I head in? I guess I can. Okay. The offices, the detention center, the police precinct.
Gourd Lake Public Beach. December 25th, Gourd Lake Public Beach.
Wowzers! This is Gourd Lake?
Yup. I'm not sure it warrants a wowzers, though. This place is obsessed with samurai. Samurai dogs! But why does it look like it has icing on it? Look at that. You can't tell me that's not icing on a hot dog. Because if you try to say, well, this is the hot dog, and this is the bun, and this is the ketchup, and this is the mustard, what's the blue? I don't know of many condiments that are blue. Scratch that. I don't know of any condiments off the top of my head that are blue. Little disconcerting. Probably not. But hey, look. But hey, Doing her voice is a little harder. But hey, look at that snack stand. Samurai dogs? Yeah, I saw that. It's kind of ridiculous. I want a samurai dog, please. I bet they're great. They're not open. They're not like samurai dog. How can they not be? They're a little behind the times, though. Kids are all into the Pink Princess now. I mean, like, you know? Nope. I don't. I'm gonna examine, though. Samurai dogs. A hot dog stand. It's closed. The Christmas fringe looks a little half-baked. It does. The banner reads Samurai dogs. Somebody needs to redecorate. At least they have a wreath. The wreath looks nice. What we got? Huh. Someone left some poppers here. You know? You pull the string, and it goes pop. Yeah, I know the ones. You see them a lot around New Year's. Hey, Nick! There might be a clue. Let's take them. Come on, admit it. You just want to pop them, right? Wasn't that obvious? Poppers. Yeah, sure, why not? It's an adventure game. Take everything. Rule number 1 of adventuring. Leave nothing untaken. Become a cultomaniac. I suppose it couldn't hurt. Huh? Where'd they go? Into my pocket. Too fast. Classic party noise maker. Pull the string, it goes bang. Not very clue-worthy. I like how it even says, not very clue-worthy. Poppers put in pocket. Well, I now have poppers. Oops, I missed. A lineup of plastic benches. I guess the idea is you buy a hot dog and eat it here. I doubt anyone would sit here and eat on a day like this. Except maybe Maya. If she had a samurai dog. The trash can is empty. At least the place is well maintained. That's good. It's always nice to see a park well maintained. I've seen some parks that aren't, and they're disappointing. Wow. Gourd Lake is really big. Yep. Say, Nick, why is it called Gourd Lake? Oh. Well, a long time ago, they used to grow gourds here. Whoa, no way! I was sure it was because the lake looked like a gourd when viewed from above. You know, like an hourglass shape. Well, it is shaped like a gourd, actually, but that's just a coincidence. Gourds are just amorphous spheres. Every single one. Unless you're talking about an actual, like a squash, where it's got the bulb and the bulbous ends and the narrower middle. Oh, okay. I can't click on Gourd Lake. Alright, that's all the interesting stuff to see. Good to know there was nothing here worthwhile.
Wow, that was nothing here worthwhile. Okay. Well.
Okay, there's a lot here, actually. Let's see, let's go check the woods first.
Huh, a camera. December 25th, Gold Lake Woods. No camping, a campsite. Actually, more like a picnic blanket. I like it here, Nick. Look, someone's camping. They got guts camping at the scene of a murder.
Hey, Nick! If they were camping here last night, they might know something about the murder.
That's true.
Good call, Maya. Let's go talk to them.
First, I must look at everything on the scene. This SUV has seen better days. It's dented all over. I can't believe anyone would drive their car down here. Hey, Nick. What? Don't tell me you're hungry again. No. I was just wondering why our camping pots and pans made of aluminum. They didn't talk about that in any of the law books. I can answer that question. So there's no law saying they have to be made out of aluminum then? I'm not having this conversation. The reason they're all made out of aluminum is because aluminum is durable but light. If you're camping, it's really made for... It's primarily made for backpackers. If you're backpacking, you want camping stuff to be lightweight so you can carry it in and out easily. Steel will weigh you down, so you don't want to have it be made of steel. Or iron. It's just easier to carry aluminum. And being durable, they're very long lasting. And aluminum doesn't rust. There's a reason they use it in the space program. It's a great metal, very useful. Very versatile, too. The sign says no camping. Find a place to pitch your tent. Wait, what if the sign said no setting up... Wait, what if the sign said no setting tents on fire? I don't think they have signs like that. Oh. Really, Maya? So ridiculous. The trees grow quite thick here. Further back, the trees fade into the shadow, where the sunlight can't reach them. Ah, these trees hate sunlight. Of course, as trees do. There's the food and some magazines on the sheet. It takes a pretty tough skin to camp in this cold. All right, moving left. Nothing except for the camera. This camera has a mic and some sort of attachment. It must take pictures when triggered by a noise. Wow, cool! Let's try it out. Hi, I'm Nick. Maybe I'm not saying it loud enough. Hey! I'm Nick! Huh. Nick! Will you stop that? Maybe it's broken? Don't kick it. Maybe it isn't set up to respond to voices. Well, what then? These things? The party poppers? Whoa! That's a lot of pictures. Well, it responded. Yeah! Oh, okay. Hey, you! Get your hands off of that! What in the Sam Hill? Look what he's done now! There goes a whole roll of film! Ah! Huh? What? Huh? Sorry is nice, but I don't pay my bills. Y'all know how much the roll of film costs? I'll pay you back. What were y'all thinking setting off a party popper in a place like this? Well, what?
Don't try to play stupid with me just because you think I'm some country bumpkin. Yeah, I know y'all Yanks think. I know how y'all Yanks think.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm from Texas, so I need to get my deep south going here. I say, those southern folks talk with that exaggerated drawl, but why, they must be dumb. Let me tell you, just because I might be dumb don't mean we all are. Wow, you just said that. Nick, help! And who are you now? Her chaperone. Yeah, no, rather, we're sort of friends. Just figure out what y'all are so I can say. Just figure out what y'all gonna say and say it for Jesus' sake. Gosh, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's. Yeah. I have not spoken in a southern drawl in a long time. Gosh, I'd rather sit through one of Papa's drawls than listen to you stutter all day. Oh boy. I guess we should prepare for the film. Watch it! Yes, ma'am. On second thought, I'll pay later. I'm really sorry. Alright, we have a person. I'm a lawyer. This is my badge. Huh? Aren't badges supposed to be all shiny and impressive? You a cop or something? I'm a lawyer. What? Y'all ain't gonna try and pull one of them lawsuits on me over that film now. Cause I'll have you know, I'm a fighter and I wrestle more meaner looking things than you. No, that's not it at all. We're here investigating a murder that took place here on the lake. A murder? I did not expect showing my badge to actually do something. I thought it was a gag. Sounds cool. Why didn't y'all say that in the first place? Go ahead, Nat. Go ahead. Ask me anything you like. Finally, some cooperation. You two. Y'all can come out of hiding now. I won't bite. Hard. Come to think of it, where did Maya get to? Sorry. I was feeling a little overwhelmed. The culture gap and all. Never mind you, honey. I can talk Yank for if you... if it pleases you. Thanks! I think I'll be okay. Great then. I'm Lotta. Lotta Hart. Bless her heart. But y'all can call me Lotta. I'm here photographing meteor showers for a research project. Mighty pleased to meet you. Wow, I didn't expect the attorney badge to actually work like that. Okay. That worked. I'm surprised. What happened? Oh yeah, Oh yes. Oh yeah, when was the murder anyway? I ain't seen much television lately. It happened late in the night on Christmas Eve. That so? Christmas Eve. A man on a boat was shot. Did you see anything? Well, let me see. A boat, you say? I reckon I might have seen one. Not sure, though. Y'all gotta remember I've been watching this here lake for a good 3 days now. I seen enough boats to choke a mule. Kinda hard to remember which I seen when. That's a fair argument, although it is cold. Probably not a lot of boats. I got you with the cold claws. Lotta. So what is it you do, Lotta? Huh? Me? Ah! Y'all don't really want to know that, do you? Actually, I'm a research student at Country U. Right in the heart of the heartland. Wow, neat! Nick, he's a research student at a university. Country U. So I hear. Thanks for informing me, Maya. So, when did you come up here? Let me see. I guess it was about 3 days ago.
What are you photographing?
Didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I tell you that already? Meteors. Yep, meteor showers. Falling stars. With sound. Something's fishy about her testimony already. Her camera's aimed at the lake, not the sky. On top of which, it's linked up to audio. You can't hear a meteor shower. You just see it. It's too far away. It's in the upper atmosphere. So this doesn't make sense. The camera. That's quite a camera you have there. Y'all better know it. It's German made. A genuine Solingen. Isn't that where they make knives? It is. They have German steel. They make good knives. I can't deny that. German steel is some of the best quality knives you can get. I like knives. So, what's that device you have stuck to the camera? Huh? Device? Your camera went off all by itself when I fired my party popper. Oh, that. The mic triggers the shutter whenever it detects certain sounds. It's programmed to pick up loud noises right now. A programmable camera? Neat. Take a picture when a loud noise is detected. Faces the lake. Notice that it says faces the lake. Like I said, that's important. I can't present anything. Ah, but I can! Lotta? Yeah? So your camera, it triggers on loud explosion noises? Yep. Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol. A pistol? A pistol. Right. Now wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper? I guess it would. Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey! Y'all are pretty bright. Huh? I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look at my film. I'll have a look-see at my film. It would have been a photo taken late last night. I checked them once. Don't remember if there was anything on them, though. But what if I got something? I could be a witness to a genuine murder. Yeehaw! I'm gonna take that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? Ah, yes. The classic, y'all come back now, you hear? She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later. That we can do. I have another place to explore. The boat rental shop. Boat rentals. December 25th. Boat rental shop. Nick, what is this place? I see they've been neglecting your ability to read at the shrine. Boat rentals. I'm going to assume they rent boats. It's a hunch. I know it's a long shot. I might be completely out of line here. Completely off base. But I got a good feeling about this. A boat rental shop. Closed for Christmas, it seems. I guess a murder taking place on one of the boats won't be good for business either. Boats. I've never ridden on a boat. Really? Well, how about we go out on one when the trial's finished? Hey, good idea. You bet. Be careful. They can topple. And it's cold out right now. Let's examine. A small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. They're probably closed because it's Christmas. Logical. You don't close because you're a lawyer. And lawyers are needed on Christmas. As is trial. And police. Sorry, police.
There are some boats floating at the dock. Was one of these boats used in the murder, I wonder? Nick?
Huh?
I changed my mind. I don't really want to go for a boat ride.
You won't be killed. I'm not gonna kill you. There's more forest off that way.
I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there. You're probably right. It's really quiet here. I expect there's something, though. There has to be. There must be. I see nothing. Well, this was a complete waste of time. All right, back to the beach. And back to the entrance. And I think I need to talk to Gumshoe before I talk to Edgeworth again. I need to be able to convince Edgeworth to let me defend him. He's got nobody right now, and he's a prosecutor, not a defense attorney. December 25th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. I guess Detective Gumshoe is still in that meeting.
Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal.
Detective Gumshoe!
We just finished the meeting, for better or worse. I get the feeling we're in for some bad news. Let me just take a look around. I've never been here before.
These are the detective's desks. There are computers and files on each one. Funny, they're a lot tidier than I'd expect. I guess the detectives don't spend a lot of time at their desks.
They're probably busy in the field. But I think they spend more time than you think.
That must be one of the detectives. He's mumbling something to himself. Alright, hands against the wall, all of you. Don't even think about escaping. I got eyes in the back of my head. He must be doing image training for arrests.
Okay, that's weird. Why would you have to do image training for that? You think practice would actually help you? This would be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen.
What? Gord Lake! Gord is sighted! I don't believe it.
Shouldn't you be reading something more important? What's this? Apparently it's nothing.
Hey look, motivational poster. A poster of a female police officer.
Wait, no. That's the latest Babes in Uniform calendar. My bad.
Well, I can't deny that babes in uniform are hot. So, yeah. I can't deny that. I'm just gonna be honest. A-okay in my book.
Hey, is that the police department's mascot?
That's the Blue Badger. Why does a police department have a mascot? That's my question. It's a police department. Ask the American who grew up with McGruff the crime dog. I retract my original question. It was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot. I see. How nice. Good for you, Chief. I'll get him assigned mascot of the Criminal Affairs Department. If it's the last thing I do. Good luck.
No. Nothing. I think I'm done.
Let's talk. The victim. Do you know anything about the victim yet? No. Still can't ID him.
Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything?
Not a word. The meeting.
So how did the meeting go?
I can't tell you, pal. You're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human like you and me. Still, I get a
feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. It's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that?
So they think that Mr. Edgeworth did it?
Well, the trial starting tomorrow is scheduled.
I see.
Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the one to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us.
Thanks, Detective Gumshoe.
Trusting Edgeworth.
Detective Gumshoe, how come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much?
Well, I think that was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, and that's how it works.
A working relationship?
See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty, every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times. But there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We've got to earn that trust he places in us.
I see.
Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust. And you have my word on that. Are they autopsy report? I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, that. Yeah, I made a copy for you. Thank you. Now I have something to go on. I have a camera and an autopsy report. Time of death, sometime on the 24th or 25th. I love it. It's nice and vague. It's a 2-day window. Cause, 1 bullet shot to the heart. Thank you.
Nick,
Huh?
can you show me that photo of the victim? That face.
Someone you know?
I don't know. I just had this feeling I met him somewhere a long time ago.
Okay, never mind. Edgeworth? Did you do it?
Edgeworth, this is really hard for me to ask. But you didn't do it, right? Right? Think what you will. I have only one request. Huh? Stay out of this case.
Why? But Nick is trying to help you.
I know that. But I don't want your help, okay?
Why not?
Look, just go away and leave me alone.
Nick, Mr. Edgeworth did it, didn't he?
Maya, let's go investigate elsewhere.
But, Nick,
Well, dang. I need to collect my thoughts. What is it?
oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more?
Hey! I remember now! This guy! He's a lawyer that was at the office Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis.
That office?
Wait,
You mean Grossberg's office?
right, that guy!
That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him. For old time's sake. Finally, a clue! Thank you, Mia. Grossberg, how'd you not get your painting back? December 25th, Grossberg Law Offices.
It's been a while since I was here last. Mr. Grossberg is out as usual. Hey, Nick, look at that wall. The painting's still missing. Mia must have known about the deal with Mr. Grossberg and Red White. She kept track of all of White's extortion and blackmail rackets. Why is the wall there a different color?
A big painting was hanging there until recently. Huh. What happened to it? Well, he gave it to someone. I bet he gave it some romantic interest. Love blooms eternal, Nick. Yeah. Yeah, that. He wasn't threatened at all.
Well then, let's take them back to our office. He won't miss them.
We don't need them.
Then can we take that wooden bear? I do like that wooden bear. I was eyeing it. That's why I clicked the bookshelf again.
That is kind of cute. But no. My assistant, the aspiring thief. It's all a mahogany desk.
Hey Nick, I want a desk like that in our office too. I don't know. I don't think I'm ready to sit at a desk like that yet. Huh? I meant for me. You better start saving your allowance then. A table for clients. Yeah, okay. It's this stuff. We should put things on our client table too.
I'm not really into smoking.
We could put out candy or gum.
Classy. Candy and gum. Who are our clients, children? I love candy, but I don't usually offer it to other people.
That's a lie. I offer candy that I make to other people. And yes, I make candy. It's delicious. And people love homemade candy. There's just something about it that makes people go, yes, I would like some of that. Because you don't get it. It's not something common. Well, he's not here. I'll go to the detention.
Nope, that didn't help. Affairs department. Talk. I can't talk to anybody. This. Well, what else, pal?
Thanks, Detective.
Well, you didn't need to know that, I guess. Talk. What should we do?
What should we do now, huh? The police have pretty much made up their minds that Mr. Edgeworth did it, and Mr. Edgeworth won't tell us anything. I guess we could go look for clues down by the lake. Right. Oh, right, we can go back.
Okay, I remember. Yeah, they wanted us to go back later. So now she should have it developed, right? You should have looked at all the photos. Where is it? The beach. There we go. Go to the beach. And then go to the woods.
December 25th, Gourd Lake Woods.
Ah! Hey, y'all! What up? Wait up a sec. We got a bingo. Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey! This is them. Take a look. Wait! See? See? He's shooting him with that pistol.
It looks like that, yes.
But you can't really tell who that is shooting. Yeah, well, there was enough fog out there last night to strangle a bullfrog. But you know, seeing these photos reminded me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What? Are you serious? Of course. How do you forget? Never mind. Y'all reckon I should tell the cops?
I reckon so. I reckon so.
Well, say, now don't y'all go trying to mock my accent.
I'm a sensitive lady. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. I wish you gave me the other one. Wait! Lotta! What? Can't y'all see I'm kind of busy? Tell us what you saw, too. Please? Nice try, honey. But I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice. And that means the cops. I'd sooner eat the south side of a northbound skunk than tell you.
Ugh. 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 Why you have to put it that way?
Lotta! Don't let it get your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or is that the other way around? No matter, I'm gone. Hey, I'm going to do some testifying. Hot darn. She left. Oh, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. The question is, what exactly did she see? I guess we'll find out in trial tomorrow. Lake photo added to the court record. I don't think there's anything else for me to look at. Nice looking camera. Faces the lake. Next there's a large microphone and a blue plastic sheet. Looks like the computer is attached to the camera. What was under that sheet? Maybe it's a computer. I don't know. Well, we've done that. Okay, we're back at the beach. Looks like the police have given up their interviewing.
Hey! Ho, ho, ho! Hey!
Ah! Nick! I think Santa's mad at you!
Long time no see, Nick.
Nick, you know Santa? Wow, Nick and Saint Nick. Hey, I see the connection.
Don't be ridiculous.
Dude, it's me!
Larry! What are you doing here? This is the funny thing about Larry. He does every odd job imaginable, so he always turns up with the weirdest places. What are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I'm working my day job. I sell samurai doves. Want one? Gotta get money for dates, you know? My girl Fiance deserves the best. Wow. What a name. Fiance? Not another model, I hope. Oh, Fiance's a fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all, "You go, girlfriend," you know? She bought this costume for me. That's great, Larry. Wow, a Santa costume. She must be really nice. Whoa, cute. Nick, who's she? She's not your... Not my... What? No, she's not. I'm his partner. Maya Fey. I'm, the little sister. Sister? Wow, Nick must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister. No, I'm not Nick's sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. Huh. Huh, sounds great. Don't worry, Maya, he's not listening. What happened? Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night. And since you work here, have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Fiance, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. Oof. I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya. No, it's just Fiance's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. How do you keep finding models? A model. I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. Trial's tomorrow. Huh, neat! The defendant is Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth.
Nick? Why would Larry know Edgeworth?
Whoa, Nick! You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth? Old Edgy?
Yeah, he's a murder suspect.
Whoa! Murder?
Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry?
Yeah, of course!
Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school.
What? And so the truth comes out!
Samurai dogs. Tell me about the dogs! Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs? Let's get distracted with food. Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped. Well, originally they were gourd dogs. You know, like guard dogs. Ouch. Yeah, I think you mean wolf. The samurai thing was Keontae's idea. Go, she's my woman, you know? She was all, change the name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs. Something about that just seems wrong. Oh, and guess what? We're gonna get a ton of customers here at the lake. But with the big news. The big news? Yeah! Gordy! Gordy? What's Gordy? Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake. A giant mysterious monster. Gordy! Monster? Yeah! Check it out. This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo. Wow! It's really real! Nick! A monster! A real monster! Well, in a world with psychic powers and the dead coming back to communicate with the living, anything's possible. It could be real. Yeah. It's probably just a log or something, right? Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. Yeah, that. I wish I could have seen it. Why would it be a sound like an explosion? Larry, can I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million. $1 million? Grow up, Larry. Article about a monster sighted at Cord Lake. He's joking. So Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick, him, and I used to hang out all the time. Wow, I never knew. Don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father. Like his father? Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow. Wait. You said defense lawyer? Yeah. Wait a second. But Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? He's got a proboscis on his knee? What? No, he's a prosecuting attorney. It's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. Huh. Go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about a man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. Do you know, Nick? Nick?
Dude, I'm attorney! Huh? Oh, that's your attorney's badge, isn't it? Dude, you really helped me out back in that trial. Sorry, I can't really repay you. Can't really pay you. Because you blow it all on Keontae. But you can have all the dogs you want.
Really?
Larry, if you let her out your dogs, you won't have any left for the other customers. Hey, no problem. If that's what makes her happy, you know? How many times do I have to remind you that it was me who got you off the hook? She wasn't even there. Nah. Hey, Larry, you know this guy? Who's this? I don't know. That's why I asked you. Who's this, Maya? Who's this, Maya?
Well,
You do know. Yeah. What's this? You know my eyes have been pretty. You know my eyes have been getting pretty bad lately, Nick. Actually, the photo's blurry, Larry. It was taken last night. Last night? Okay, well that's useless. All right, that was something. Bye, Larry. I'm gonna go. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna go figure out where I'm gonna go. Well, any of your thoughts?
thoughts? Thoughts. Yeah, why won't Mr. Edgeworth tell us anything? And why did he refuse to ask for our help? What a jerk.
Well, that doesn't help me at all. Thanks. Let's try the law offices again. Ooh, that's a good sign. Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat. Ah, you're Miria's something, are you not?
I was her understudy, yes. Phoenix Wright.
Ah, and you're Mia's something too, are you not? You're so good and eloquent. It's no wonder you're a top-rate attorney.
Her little sister, yes.
You've grown. You've come to look a lot like your sister, you know. It takes me back. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon. You see?
Mr. Grossberg, sir?
Ah, yes, I beg your pardon. Of course you came here to discuss something. What is it then? Something the matter?
Yeah, first, where's the painting? Kinda curious. Mr. Grossberg, whatever happened to that painting?
Oh, yes. I do not think she'll ever be coming back home to this office. I can't exactly claim it as stolen. I suppose it's my just desserts. Old, bitter desserts.
Why can't you claim it as stolen? What happened? There was a murder last night.
A murder?
You haven't heard?
I just got up, you see.
Well, Miles Edgeworth shot someone with a pistol.
Edgeworth? What?
Who did he shoot? Well, the identity of the victim's still unknown.
This is terrible news indeed.
I guess he hadn't heard anything.
Okay, good thing we're here. I've got one more thing to do. This photo! Strange. I feel as though I've seen this man somewhere before. Ah!
Did you remember?
Sorry. Did you remember? He was a lawyer! Here in my office! That's Hammond! Robert Hammond!
I'm trying to think of what the pun is here with that name. Hammond makes me think of ham. Robert. Isn't Bill? What's the nickname for Robert? Rob Ham? Rob Hammond? Ah, dang it. I cannot think of the pun. There's a pun there somewhere. I don't know what it is, though. Mr. Hammond? And you say this is the man that Miles Edgeworth shot? Yes. Now to talk. Robert Hammond. Who is this Hammond guy, anyway?
Mr. Hammond. He was the defense attorney in that case.
That case?
Yes, the DL6 incident.
DL6? Why does that sound so familiar?
Perhaps you remember?
I'm sure someone mentioned it during the trial for Mia's murder. Yes!
That was the incident where the police were so at a loss, they used a spirit.
Ah! Mia knows this case very well. Wait, you don't mean... Was that medium my mother?
Yes, my dear. The spirit medium, Misty Fey, your mother, contacted the spirit of the victim. But the case was a loss. No conviction was made.
The DL6 incident.
The DL6 incident, yes. Happened 15 years ago. A very strange case indeed. They never caught the victim, the criminal.
Oh, no, that's me. They never caught the criminal, right?
Correct. Misty Fey used her powers to talk to the spirit of the late victim. Her testimony led to charges being laid against one man. But Mr. Hammond won the case, and the suspect was declared innocent.
Oh, this looks even worse for Edgeworth now. This does not look good. And the police blame my mother, calling her a fraud. You were the one who helped her out then, right, Mr. Grossberg?
Yes, quite.
Thank you.
No, please, don't mention it.
He and I know what really happened. Mia doesn't, nor does she need to. DL6. Never thought I'd hear that name again. But wait, what does that case have anything to do with Mr. Edgeworth?
It has everything to do with Mr. Edgeworth, my dear. The victim in the DL6 incident was none other than his father, Gregory Edgeworth.
This looks even worse for Edgeworth. This looks really bad. And they were on a boat. He was the only one left alive. Ah! This looks really bad for Edgeworth. Poor Edgy. What? His father?
If you want to know more, you should ask him yourself. Show him this. I'm sure he'll talk to you.
The other picture. I was wondering who that was and why they showed us the picture. Because back in the DL6 incident, you could look at, back in Mia's trial, you could look at two pictures. One was of Red White, of Blue Corp, and one was of this lady. I don't know who that is. Crud. It's her mom. Wait. Yeah, I just realized who it was. When I saw it next to her, I pieced it together. This is a photograph of my mother. An old photograph, DL6 incident, Exhibit A, is written on the back. Misty Fey's photo. Added to the court record. Thanks, man. Time to go to the detention center. What's this? I was hoping you got my message the first time. Edgeworth, what about your defense? It's no concern of yours.
Guess he hasn't found anyone yet.
What happened?
Can I ask you about the murder? Right. I'll ask you again. Just leave me alone. Please, try to understand. I'm not doing this to prove I'm tough or because I look down on you. I just don't want you anywhere near this case, understand? Why did you go to Gourd Lake? I have no intention of telling you. Nor apparently would you tell Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe was really worried about you.
I didn't want to have to do this, dude, but you left me no choice.
Edgeworth?
It's only been a matter of hours since you last visited. Yet you've made incredible progress in your investigation. I'll admit it, I'm impressed, Wright. You were always single-minded in your work, though. Once you start on something, you always see it through, don't you?
About the DL6 incident. Right. DL6. I didn't want you to find out about it. That is why I refused your offer to defend me. I'm sorry if it sounded like I thought you weren't up to the job. I just wanted to keep you away from DL6. So, do you still think it would have been better for me to stay away? I don't know. But I see no point in hiding anything from you now. Very well. Ask whatever you like, and I will answer to the best of my abilities.
Have you seen Gordy? Have you seen Gordy?
What's that? I'm not in the mood for idle banter, right? Okay.
Ask what you want, right? Okay, well, let's start with the hard questions. Here.
Who would have thought there'd be a photo? Edgeworth, did you shoot him? What do you think, Wright? I don't think you're the kind to point a gun at anyone, no.
So you didn't shoot him?
No, I didn't. It wasn't me. I'm sorry, I can't think of anything I want to say about that.
Okay.
Edgeworth? Oh, I've just seen this. You made incredible progress on investigation. I'm impressed, right? You were always in under
All that stuff I've already seen. I've already had this conversation. I just realized I should have just pressed the B button. I should have just pressed back. Ah, I forgot I wasn't locked into that or anything. The DL6 incident.
The DL6 incident was when my father died. Right before my eyes. He was shot and killed. I saw it all. My memories from that time are foggy. I suppose it's a self-defense mechanism. In any case, a suspect was arrested. A man. It's pretty clear he was the only one who could have killed my father. The spirit medium they used to talk to my late father said the same thing. It was an attorney by the name of Robert Hammond that cleared the suspect's name. And Hammond is the victim of the Gourd Lake murder? Correct. That spirit medium, that was my mom.
What? You mean you're...
It's strange. I thought that terrible incident was about to end. And now, this. A about to end? The GL6 incident happened 15 years ago. 15 years. On December 28th. December 28th? The statute of limitations on the case runs out in 3 days.
What?
Nick? What does that mean? It runs out in 3 days. Day 1 of the trial is tomorrow. So on the last day of the trial, I'll be able to get stuff out of the I'll be able to uncover a lot of information from the trial that's hidden by the statute of limitations. Unless...
No! Sorry, I was thinking of the wrong thing. In 3 days, they can't be got, so I have this trial to arrest the real killer, basically. It's up to me!
When a case's statute of limitation runs out, legally the case never happened. 3 days from now, DL6 will be closed. Forever. The suspect. What happened to the suspect? The one who got off innocent? I don't know. He disappeared from public view. Nobody knows where to. If he's still alive, he'd be about 50 years old now. I guess I can understand why he'd go into hiding. It'd be hard to live a normal life after being a murder suspect in such a big case. So, was your father a lawyer? He was. Gregory Edgeworth. He was quite famous at the time, apparently. So you were sort of trying to follow in his footsteps. I'd rather not talk about it. Right. It pains me to ask you this now.
I know. You want us to defend you.
Yes. Will you? Of course we won't. Yeah, here's the answer to be an absolute, just garbage friend. Of course you will. Who would have guessed this day would come? Not me. This is my chance to finally pay you back.
Pay him back?
Pay me back? For what? I don't remember ever doing anything for you. Never mind. I guess you don't really need to know. Huh. My letter of request. Please give it to Detective Gumshoe. Document proving Edgeworth's request for an attorney. Well, I guess we should... What's that? Earthquake! Nick! It's a big one! Wah! It's calming down. Whew. That was scary. Huh? Where's Edgeworth? There! He's on the floor in the ball, shivering. I guess he doesn't do so well with earthquakes. I've heard of running, but curling up in a ball? Well, I guess we're done. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't seem like he's going to stand up anytime soon. Let's go, Nick. Right. We have to give Edgeworth's letter of request to Detective Gumshoe. Bye, Edgeworth. I'm just going to leave you shivering in a fetal position on the floor. Be well. I'm not at a good stop point yet. I gotta keep going. I'm almost there. I know I'm close. Once the trial's ready to start, it's gonna give me a save, and I'll be like, yes, stop here. December 25th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. What's going on here?
What's wrong, Detective?
This wild lady comes in here just a while ago. Says she came to talk to y'all after hearing what Mr. Wright had to say. What's this all about, pal? A lot of heart. Why are you going around finding more witnesses? You want to give Mr. Edgeworth a death sentence, pal? No, not at all. Just, I mean, she did see something. There's something I can do about that. I mean, there's nothing I can do about that. I can't go around covering up evidence. You trying to say something about the way I do my job? No, sir. No, sir.
I guess I gotta ask this. So, what did Miss Hart say? She said she saw Mr. Edgeworth fire the pistol. What? She even had a photograph to prove it. Right, I saw it too. But you really can't tell from the photo who it is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who. She can do that? Okay, so there's going to be an enlarged photograph that shows Edgeworth in the act. Great. Just great. In any case, she's going to be the one testifying tomorrow. Huh. What happened to the other witness? Well, apparently there was a cancellation. A cancellation? Tomorrow's trial. I'm afraid tomorrow is going to be life or death for poor Mr. Edgeworth. We got a witness who says she saw the very moment of the murder. And we got a photo taken when the shot rang out. I'd say that sounds like a pretty unwinnable case. But wait, what did Mia used to say? If he's innocent, there's got to be something I've overlooked. Edgeworth. It sounds like Mr. Edgeworth is going to ask the state to assign a public defender. I was just asked to file the paperwork. But you still got time, pal. Go talk to him again for me. Please. You have to convince him. You have to make him let you defend him. Please. I know you're the only one who can do it, pal. You're the only one who can save Mr. Edgeworth. And yeah, you want to go with an attorney you choose because public defenders are a lot less motivated to help you, partially because they're helping you for free. It's basically pro bono. If you can't afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you. You don't want that. I mean, you'll be defended, but they won't be giving it their A game. They don't like to lose, but they don't like to waste their time on cases that they feel are hard to win and don't give them any payout. Human nature. Humans are all greedy. Just the way it goes. Presenting my Edgeworth's request for requesting me as an attorney. Look what I got. Hey, you did it, pal! Glad I waited till the last minute to file those papers. I'll rip them up and start new ones for you. Thanks, detective. Well, see you in court tomorrow, then. Good luck, pal. Hey, you guys feel that earthquake a little while back? I was worried. Worried? We're fine. I've lived out my whole life. Yeah. I've lived out here my whole life. I'm pretty used to them by now. Oh, I wasn't worried about you two. I was worried about Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, right. He did seem to overreact a little now that you mention it. Yeah, well, I'm not surprised. It was a pretty big quake. I'm gonna go check on him. You two go eat and get your rest for tomorrow's trial. Later. I wonder what it is with Mr. Edgeworth and earthquakes. I wonder. He was never that scared of them when he was in school. And again, I only really got to know him in 4th grade. He transferred to another school after that. I wonder what happened to Edgeworth. To be continued. Ladies and gents, we're going to pick this up next week, next Thursday. That's right. We've reached the end of today's stream. Pretty good progress. We finished Turnabout Samurai, and we're now on Turnabout... Who's it? You know? Goodbyes. Turnabout Goodbyes. That's what it was. I knew it was a G word. I just couldn't think of the word. It's like, that. Yeah, that one. Turnabout Goodbyes. Alright. Day 1 investigation. Day 2 trial. So,
It'll be... Ooh, I forgot. This is where they introduce the next attorney.
The next attorney, if he's who I think it is odd, but interesting. Then again, it could be her. I forget which one it gets introduced first. It's either Mr. Coffee or Miss I Have a Whip. You'll understand when you see it. I'm not exaggerating their character traits. These are their character traits. Mr. Coffee and Miss I Have a Whip. So, I think... dang. Dang. I want to say it's Mr. Coffee. Gets introduced next. They're pretty smart about how they introduce their prosecutors as well. The moment you begin to feel sympathetic to one of the main prosecutors, they switch you over and they go, okay, now here's a new prosecutor you're not sympathetic to and who's kind of a jerk to you at first. Then again, I don't remember much about Miss Whip Lady. I remember she has a whip. The sad thing is, that's the main thing I remember about her. And I only remember that from the TV show. So, yeah. Mr. Coffee, I'm gonna like, partially because it's a lot easier to do his voice. He's a pretty chill guy. I just have to be pretty calm. Pretty chill, relaxed. He doesn't freak out so much. Although, in this game, everyone freaks out at some point. So he will freak out occasionally. But he's usually pretty chill, pretty calm. It's all good. Like a smooth cup of joe. It all goes down easy. So, today has been fun. I've enjoyed this. I had a lot of trouble with the Samurai one. Some of the connection points didn't make sense, or I overlooked one tiny detail. But that last one in the Samurai, one of those was on me. I thought about it and was like, nah, it couldn't possibly be that. But I didn't even notice that she said Mr. Hammer, not Mr. Powers. Can't believe I missed that. I even said it out loud and I overlooked it. Anyway, up next on the stream in general, Monday is Dragon Age Inquisition Day again. And as I said yesterday, there's a lot to do on Dragon Age Inquisition. Whew. I just keep thinking back to that empty keep I have. There's so much to unlock. There's so much to do. I'm still in the Frostback Basin. That might take me a day and a half. I'm going to be spending the entire day Monday in the Frostback Basin. I want to continue the story, but I'm in the DLC right now, so I guess it's just going to take some time. Oh well. I'll get on it on Monday. Hopefully it doesn't take too long, everyone, but we'll see. Until then, I look forward to seeing you all next time. Have a great Friday and a happy weekend, all. Peace out. Bye.